It's the new year, 2025. It's it's crazy. It seemed like we just started 2024, but time flies. Um, if you hear anything in the background, I'm still messing with like mic sensitivity and filters on it to make it not be so crazy. Just as usual, bear with me. First, I want to just, you know, I got cherry Pepsi in here, but I want to raise my cherry Pepsi to those that unfortunately didn't make it to 2025. It's been probably a crazy year. A lot of unfortunate things have happened, and I mean, a lot of it, was just out of my control, your control, whatever it may be. But we're still here. We're still pushing on. We're still going, and that's really all that matters. So a round of applause for you. We're here. We're doing it. We're continuing, and things are just. This is going to be a good year. I feel it for not only me, but for you and the next person. It's going to be a good year. And we need to speak it into existence now that it's going to be a good year. Hopefully, you said it with me. uh, I would say probably like the first half of 2024 wasn't the greatest, but the second half, it was amazing. And it did seem like it flew like way too quickly, and just time in general has just flown by. Uh, I don't like it. It needs to slow down a little bit. But yeah, it's only gonna go up from here. We can just leave last year in the past and we can just move forward and work on being happy. Woo! Um, so I was supposed to have one more video of 2024, but this camera just absolutely stopped working. I honestly don't even know how I fixed it. I had to tweak some settings. It basically like reset itself, and when I first plugged it in, it just did not want to fully work. I mean, like I could see myself on screen, and but it was just like in slow motion type of thing. No matter what I did to it, it just would not fix. So it's like, you know what? Maybe this is a sign I just shouldn't make that video. And I didn't. And but I felt so bad that I didn't. And I hate when I say I'm gonna do something and then I don't, and it just I feel like crap about it. But like I had mentioned earlier, a lot of things just that wasn't in my control. I couldn't help it. It unfortunately it did feel like my fault, which I don't know how that would be my fault. I don't know. Uh but a topic for the last video was going to be goals. So why not just talk about that right now? I think like a really big goal of mine is to just be a little more active, and that kind of just goes for a lot of things like be more active in friends' streams or be more active physically, just whatever needs my attention, I'm going to give it. Now, I'm not going to push myself and burn myself out. No, no, no. But I do want to make an effort to be there more. Because I know I haven't always been the best at that. But that's on me. It's not whatever I'm watching. It's not them. You know, it's always like my attention span, and I'm constantly thinking of what can I do differently or better, or what should I be doing, and I don't know. It's just a lot of internal battles that I'm going to work on. but I want to be more active in whatever it may be that I need to be active in. And probably another goal is to get more into the content creation side. I'm still going to be streaming, and I'm not going to fully stop that. I might cut it back a little bit. Okay. Piece of paper just like randomly fell. Um, I'm not going to like fully cut back or stop completely, but I don't think I'm going to fully make it my priority like I normally would. Ever since I took that first break, I feel like I've lost quite a bit of people, and it's it's been exhausting mentally trying to get back into it and trying to how would I explain it? Not necessarily like get them back. It's just I don't know. I feel I don't even know what I'm trying to explain. Like I don't know. I feel like I'm not as entertaining as I used to be, and people just really don't want to watch. So it's been kind of hard to just push that go live button and try to pretend things are okay. So I'm like, you know what? If I do go live and people are there, great. If not, that's fine too. I started with, you know, one or two people that would regularly show up, and if that's what I'm back down to, that's what I'm back down to. And it's my fault, you know? But yeah, I think I want to cut back on streaming a little bit. Just until I feel like I'm me again. Because I feel like when I'm me, I'm a lot more just more or less annoying because I won't shut up. And I feel like that's when I'm like funniest. But here lately, I've just kind of been like in my head and kind of reserved ish and not really talking all that much. But I don't know. I'm just going to cut back for a little bit and focus on just getting the channel back and going, because I feel like I was doing pretty good, and then you know the whole I lost my channel and I had to start a new one, and now I feel like, well, I mean, obviously it's a new account, I got to start from the beginning again, but that's what I'm going to be focusing on, is just content. And I don't know, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't, who knows. I can't predict the future as much as I want to, but I just be here. I just be here. uh I don't think I really have any other full on goals. I do want to take it back to being active. Like, I feel like I've been stress eating like crazy, and I don't feel good about where I'm at physically. And that's honestly another reason that I just don't want to stream as much often, because like I have my camera on when I stream, and I'm constantly looking at my camera and just not happy with what I'm seeing, and it's really starting to mess with my mind. So again, active physically, mentally, emotionally. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Uh, it's a lot. It's a lot. Um, but I really think this year's gonna be good. I'm hoping to meet some new people, make some new friends, and just kind of put myself out there again. It's going to be a good year, okay? And I don't know. Oh, I think I mentioned, I don't remember if it was on this channel or the last channel. I'll mention it again, because I honestly, my memory sucks. But I mentioned I've been out of a job for a little bit, probably since like mid-November, and that has also taken a toll on me. But I've been just chilling, just taking it easy, relaxing, catching up on sleep. And anyway, we have a new restaurant that we're about to open. We're hoping by January 15th. So, all this upcoming week, we're going to be working on getting it all clean and ready to go, getting it stocked and everything. So, that has been already like a huge weight that's just been lifted. And I'm going to dread getting up early and going to work again, but at the same time, it's going to get me out of this like funk I've been in because I can't really sit at my desk and just relax. It's constant like, okay, I have these clips. What can I do with these? Or, oh, I have to finish this edit. Or, oh no, I need to like, no, 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 no. Just, I can't just sit here and relax. I hate it. I don't like it. So, getting me out of the house and, working again is going to be like a major, major improvement. And I honestly can't wait for it. But at the same time, it's like, it can take its time getting here. uh, but yeah, it's gonna be great. And it's not going to be like anything we've ever done before because we've never had a full-on restaurant before. Our last place we were at, it was a gas station with a touch of a restaurant feel. Like we had tables in there, and all we did was like our barbecue stuff, and we took orders, took it out to them, all that stuff. So it was like a mini restaurant, but it was more gas station type, if that makes sense. So this is gonna be new. It's a full on legit restaurant, and I'm kind of scared about it. When I lived in Kansas, probably like I think it was the second time. So when I went back in 2019, there was this little place called, I think it was Scooters, if I remember correctly. It was called Scooters, and it was a little place. Probably had like 8, 9, 10, maybe 11 places of seating, and it was just a little rectangle building. It wasn't even like that big. And I was a waitress there, and I sucked. Like having to memorize what order went where, and even if we like wrote table numbers, I'm just like, okay, I wrote the table number, but where's that at? I already forgot. Like it wasn't a good time. And this place is quite a bit bigger, so I'm really nervous. And we're not really hiring anyone on at the moment. It's just going to be like a family thing. So that makes me even more nervous. I don't know. I think I can do it. I don't know. I hope I can do it. We'll see. I I don't know. I'll keep you guys updated on that, and who knows, I might do like a vlog here and there about, if we have certain things going on, or I don't know. I'll keep you updated because I have probably a couple people who are interested in seeing that, and so I'll do it. I'll do it. But yeah, enough about me. uh, yeah. So what I want to, obviously I took it to Discord. I always do. I want to go back to last time's question because I think I talked about goals there too and stuff like that. But then I want to get into like this week's question, so it's gonna be like a 2-in-1 type of thing. Let's see. So yeah, like I said, it was supposed to be a Christmas time one, so we'll get past that. But I said, with Christmas coming up, how does this time of the year affect you? Is it positive, negative, why? And then what are your goals for next year? So the first one said, as a child, I used to love this time of year, so younger me would tell you positive and be super excited. But that's not the case at all. It's a negative time of year for me, and I honestly dread it now. My cousin, who I was super close with, passed 4 days after Christmas, so when the holidays come around in general, it's just a negative feeling. And then no goals, just to survive another year. See, holidays really do suck when you've lost like loved ones and everything. It's just, you have to get yourself like to a point mentally to be like okay with it, and not necessarily like forget them, but just kind of keep it in your mind like they would want you to be happy, and just keep them in memory and celebrate them, and kind of like include them like they were still here. Not like too extreme, like, get them gifts and stuff, but like just keep their memory alive more or less. Next one. Christmas is a neutral time for me. I love gift giving, but the process of planning what everyone gets and what the plan will be for Christmas Day is exhausting. I used to love this time of year because the plans never changed and I didn't have to worry about being the one planning things. But my Nana passed a few years ago and it's never been the same. The plans change every year. I don't get to see the same family I used to, and there was just no Christmas cheer anymore. So I guess you could say Christmas now has a negative effect on me. Oh, that sucks. I get that though. Ever since my grandpa passed, he was definitely like the glue of the family. Ever since he passed, no holidays have been the same. It, like, legit was the same every single year. Like, we'd always show up to my grandma's at a certain time for like Thanksgiving and Christmas, and then even Christmas Eve. Like, it was always a set time. We always had certain things that we would do, and just all of that. And ever since he passed, it's always like, oh, Christmas is gonna be at this person's house. Oh, we're gonna eat at this time, but then go and do, like, it's not the same anymore, and I hate that. But what am I gonna do? I don't have authority or power to like change it back to what it was. I wish I did, but I don't. And I get that. Like, Christmas cheer is just not there anymore. And I don't like it. All right. Last one. Said one of my fave times of the year, the food, the gifting, and spending time with people you love. But also a time where you get to close the end of the year and think about what you accomplished this year. Makes you think about how time flies. hmm Honestly, my goals are to get into shape, work out, and make that bread. And maybe make actual bread too. Want to get more into cooking and get my license. Finally. I want to get into cooking. I have so many cooking TikToks that I have saved that I probably will never get into. But yeah, no joke. Time has just been flying by, and I remember being a kid and it seemed like it would take ages for the holidays to get there. Obviously, summer would always go by too fast, and you're right back in school. But it just seemed like Christmas just took ages to get here, and nowadays it's like, oh, we're just starting the year. Oh, time for Christmas. It's like, well, what? Where did the year go? How? Oh, it's annoying. I already talked about like my goals, and I kind of put in my answer in with, I think, the second one. I wouldn't say mine's totally positive or totally negative. I'm like right in the middle with holidays in general. So, all right. Now for this week's. It says first mental Monday of the year starts now. Are you leaving anything behind in 2024, and what are you most excited for in 2025? First one says, I don't think I'm leaving anything behind in 2024, but I'm looking forward to leave things behind in 2025. We just started. I am, however, very excited to move this year. I'll be moving early in the year, so after that, I'm looking forward to getting my life started. Okay, I get it now. I get it. I was like, we're just a few days in. Like, why are you leaving things behind in 2025? But it makes sense now. It makes sense. I get it. Every time you like vent to me about, what's going on in your personal life and stuff, and I'm just like, I wish I had an abundance of money to give you just to get you the hell out of there. And I know you'll get there. I know you will. Um, it's gonna be exciting because I know once you move and get settled and everything, like you're gonna start getting that spark back in your eyes, and it's gonna be amazing to witness, and I can't wait. Next one is I'm leaving 2024 in the past. I'm looking forward to the new beginning and the new adventures I'm going to be starting today. This year, I'm taking everything by the horns. Ooh, interesting. And this is kind of like not necessarily bad timing, but with, things going on with you and what had just happened to you, it's going to be a new beginning and definitely going to be a new adventure for whatever you decide to go after. And honestly, it's going to be great. You're going to thrive in it. You're going to be happy because I know your current, or not your current, your, well, I guess now it would be a past job. It literally weighed you down. And yeah, you were excited when you first started, but then, you know, a lot of shit just happened, and I could see you just constantly stressed and drained and stuff, and it sucked to witness. But I mean, it's your life. All I can do is give my advice and opinions. What you do with that is your choice, But it's going to be a new beginning for you. And I can't wait to hear all about it and see it happen, and it's just going to be amazing for you. Last one. There were memories I made in 2024 and one of the best years of my life, so I won't leave it behind. But I will learn from the things I didn't do and become a better me this year. Excited to get my license and make that bread this year. I just gotta do it. Yeah, we need to work on getting your license, boy. It'll happen, It'll happen. And yeah, definitely a lot of memories in 2024. Mm, yeah, I wouldn't necessarily leave that behind. You can't exactly leave that behind. um, I get the whole learn from the things you didn't do, because then it kind of like gives you that push to eventually do them. And you don't want to live your life with like any regrets or doubts, second thoughts, anything like that. You don't want to live your life like that. Whenever you get an opportunity, take it, go for it, run with it. What am I leaving behind in 2024? Let's see. I would love to leave behind my insecurities. I would love to leave behind my doubts. And I know eventually one day I'll get to a point where I'm better off and I'm not in constant anxiety. But we're only a few days in the year. I'll give it time. I'm leaving behind probably the first half of 2024. Like, no, I don't want to think about it anymore. I don't want to deal with it anymore. Like, that's in the past and it's going to stay there for a reason. What am I most excited for in 2025? Honestly, I'm super excited to see how this restaurant's going to go. Hopefully we can turn it into something bigger and just, make a living out of it, because our last store was like a good hour away. This one is literally 5 minutes down the road. Like, it's so close, and I'm not going to spend all my paychecks on freaking gas money to get to work. And it's just going to be great. And it's already, so far, it's already off to like a good start, and we haven't even opened it yet. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that's going to play out. Um, I'm just looking forward to seeing the growth of like my friends and the growth of like, my channels and socials and stuff. Like, I'm so excited. Like, I don't think I've ever been excited at the beginning of a year in like ages. Because I have had some shitty past years, And it's time to just start looking up and moving forward and being positive. And that's what I'm doing. It's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. So, okay. I think I'm gonna stop it there. Yeah. I say this in all my videos. If you want to get in on the Mental Monday and answer questions and stuff and be a part of Discord, I think I have it linked on my page. If you want to answer in the comments, feel free. If you liked this video, drop a like on it. If you'll want to see more, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss another one. But alright, I hope you guys have an amazing week ahead of you, and I will see you next Monday for the next one. Bye.